Hi, I'm Dianeladd. I've been following the carnivore diet now for about 14 months. And if you have been following me, you know that we are at the fourth step to the carnivore mindset, which is the challenge. I'm very excited because this is where it all happens. This is where the rubber meets the road, and that you start trying this thing and seeing how your body reacts to it. And there are just a few things that I want to mention. So, people really are concerned with the amount of fat that they should be having on the carnivore diet. And I say, have as much fat as you want. Do not try to be fat free, low fat. Don't eat dried chicken breasts. Have enough fatty meat so that you are satisfied. A couple of things. If you have too much fat, you may find that you have some stomach upset, some diarrhea, some bloating. And if that happens, cut back a little bit. If you don't have enough fat, what's going to happen is you're going to get constipated. If that happens, up the fat a little bit. And what should you eat? What kind of fat should you eat? Well, stay away from the seed oils, which are the canola oil, which are the soybean oils, which are the safflower, all oils that are made from vegetarian, vegan products tend to be unhealthy. And it's complete opposite of what we learned. So oils, stay away from. The fats, keep. And by them I mean butter, ghee, tallow. Anything that comes from an animal source, the fat marbling in the beef, perfect. The skin on the chicken, perfect. Anything that is animal product, keep in your diet. Anything that came from a plant, get it out. So, some people say if it had a mother or if it had a face, eat it. It's a good way to look at it. It's a good way to know where your food came from. So you want the food that is derived from animals, not plants. Hence, the carnivore diet. So there's plenty of information online. There's plenty of information on my channel. If you have additional questions, do not hesitate to ask me. I will answer you. So that means if you have a question about what type of fat you should be eating on the carnivore diet, how much protein you should be eating on the carnivore diet, ask me. And I'll try to summarize it right here. So I want you to eat until you're full. What does that mean? You probably don't know because you've been eating carbohydrates. If you've been eating the standard American diet, you have been eating according to cravings. Cravings are different than hunger because when we are having cravings, we eat every 2 to 3 hours in order to not have the cravings. We feel like eating. We get the signal you need to eat because we're eating carbohydrates. When we go to animal products or animal foods, we are probably going to crave carbohydrates at first because that's what our body's used to eating. So you may feel like you're hungry, but really you're having a craving. It doesn't matter. Eat anyway. Eat anyway until you are satisfied. So what that means is having some purse bacon, having some patties, some beef patties, having some leftover steak or leftover roast beef. Make sure that you have these foods at hand because you're going to feel hungry. It will be a craving, but you will feel it as hunger. As time goes on, you're going to lose that hunger. You're going to lose those cravings. You're going to say, wait a minute, I don't feel like eating. Something is wrong. Well, no, it's not, because that's how we are meant to be. We are not meant to eat every 2 or 3 hours. Sometimes we can eat once a day. Sometimes we could eat twice a day. And sometimes we could have our 3 meals a day. And that's how I've been eating for the past year. I don't get hungry in between meals. I don't crave anything unless I cheat. Well, I don't want to call it cheating unless I eat something that I'm not supposed to eat. So a couple of times I had a glass of wine and I felt it. A couple of times I had some cheese. I cannot handle cheese. Cheese causes low-level cravings for me. For now, for you, if you are being challenged, I'm challenging you, eat animal products for 30 days to see what happens. Keep in the cheese. Keep in the coffee. Eat when you're hungry. Stop eating when you think you are full. So really, that's the whole challenge. Eat when you're hungry, stop when you're full, animal products and water, and see how it goes. See how your body reacts. Really, you're going to want to write stuff down. When you have a symptom disappear, write it down. When you have a symptom reappear, write it down. Look what you ate the day before and make a note. Don't count calories. Don't count macros. Don't count anything. Just eat when you're hungry. Stop when you're full. It is the simplest diet ever known to man. It's simple. However, it's not easy. The part that is difficult is all the parts we talked about in previous videos. It's the social part. It's the craving part. It's getting used to the food, and perhaps you might have a meat aversion. You might have a fat aversion. These are the things that you have to overcome in order to be happy on this program. I don't even want to call it a diet because this is the way we're supposed to be eating. It's the proper human diet according to Dr. Berry, and I agree with that. I believe this is how I am supposed to eat. I hope that you can get as much joy and healing out of this as I got. Please put it in the comments. I want to know how long you've been eating this way. I want to know if you've begun eating this way just now, and what are the things that has challenged you. Please subscribe to my channel. If you liked this information, please let me know. And I hope to see you when this becomes your way of eating. And then you'll know you're at step 5 in the 5 steps to carnivore mindset. Good luck in step 4. Let me know how you're doing. And subscribe. Thank you.